disclosure, this is an Amazon review. We're Amazon affiliates, and if you use the link to this product, the price doesn't change for you, but we get a very small amount of money. I don't know where it goes, but it's going somewhere for us eventually. So yeah. Links below. You have to use our link so we get the money. If you just go look it up on Amazon, we don't get any money, so that's not good. Use the link below.
You got a package?
Air travel bag for standard and double strollers. We got this because we're going to be traveling with we're taking the stroller to Orlando. When we leave it at the gate before you get on the airplane, you can just leave your stroller with them, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be better if it was in this bag so it's a little protected. And they say that, it's a part of that. Weird. That's kind of cool. So the stroller will go in the bag, and then we'll cinch it up. We'll leave this like sitting by the airplane. Stroller gate check. You write your name right here. So it's basically telling them like, this is a stroller, don't forget me. It's in this big red bag. And it has handles so they can... You want to play with that? Okay. It looks big enough. That's what was my concern, that like his stroller is pretty thick because it's one of those infant strollers that his car seat clicks into. That the bag wasn't going to be big enough, but this is huge. It's definitely going to be big enough. It said it could fit a double stroller also. We don't have a double stroller yet, but maybe one day we'll try to fit the double stroller in here. Alright, this is the review for this big red bag called Stroller Gate Check bag, I guess. So you're supposed to put your last name right here, which as you can tell I didn't do, but the bag held up pretty well. There's a couple like tears, some obvious like scratches and stuff from the journey. That was the whole point. The reason why I wanted to get this bag was so that those things weren't happening to the stroller. And obviously like the stroller's still getting banged around inside because the bag's not super heavy duty, but it at least protected it from that sort of wear and tear sort of stuff. For that purpose, the bag worked really well. It's big, it's red, they didn't like leave it anywhere, you know, like that's the whole point of it, is that so they see it's a gate check bag, they're supposed to bring it back for it to be there when you get off the plane. It did a good job on that point. It was a little, I was traveling with my mom, so I had help, but it would have been difficult to get the stroller into the bag with the baby by myself. This was just a single stroller and it fit a little bit tight. They say double strollers can fit in here, which we don't have a double stroller. I don't know how double strollers fold up, but I don't see how a stroller much bigger than ours would fit in there, because as it is, we had to kind of like scooch it up. They made it seem in the reviews, they were like, oh yeah, it'll fit tons of things, which maybe it does fit all those different kinds of strollers, but it wasn't as easy. I thought it was going to be this giant bag that I could just like throw it in, but it was a little more snug. When it's sitting here, it looks like it fits in fine. Maybe it's just the way that I put it in the first time, it didn't fit in that well, but my mom seemed to have an easier time getting it in than I did. It has these two handles on the side, which makes it easier to carry than like trying to do it from the top, so that was nice. And what I didn't realize the first time, or maybe I did, I don't remember, comment on it. When you take your stroller out of the bag, the red bag itself folds up into this little bag. You stuff it all in there and then it folds up into this nice little thing that you can just throw into your backpack, which I thought was really convenient because otherwise you have this big bag that's a big mess. A+ on this. Price was right. It was, I think, around $15. It wasn't too bad for the thing. I can imagine it only making it through a few trips before it gets more tears that are just only going to get bigger, so I wouldn't want to pay much more than I did for it because it's probably going to have to get a new one if we do much more traveling. And I did want to say, the way we did it is instead of strolling our stroller all the way down to the little area right before you get on the plane, down the hallway terminal thing, we put the stroller in the bag when we were like sitting at the gate in the chairs, and then my mom carried the red bag down and just dropped it off, because that little space before you get on the plane is not a very large space and people are trying to get on the plane. So I imagine if you're trying to put your stroller in the red bag right there, it's going to be a little frustrating or like claustrophobic. Or if you're traveling with a lot of people, maybe it's not. But I just know it was easier for us. We got to the gate, we had a lot of time at the gate, so we put it in the stroller. I mean, we put the stroller in the red bag when we were just sitting there when we had a lot of extra time. That seemed to work for us. So out of our 2 reviews that we give, I would or I wouldn't. I would recommend this red bag stroller gate check bag for people if they're traveling and they want their stroller to be protected while they're flying. If you want something to make sure that they don't forget to give you your stroller or let it know that it is a gate check bag, I would recommend this. I would buy it again. If you enjoyed the review, then use the link below so that, you know, a little bit of money comes back to us. If you have any questions about the bag or more things that I didn't cover that you're curious about, leave a comment below and we will answer that as soon as possible.